everyone, welcome back to wait, let me do the slow motion cinema hair flip movie star. Yeah. So, by popular demand, I'm doing another online dating horror story. I'm gonna do it singular. I'm not gonna do multiples. I'm just gonna tell you this one horror story. I have a really good one for my next one too. I've got a couple. Yes, I've got a recent one. If you know me well and you follow my writing on my blog and everything, you probably know, as I've mentioned, that I am a friggin' magnet for like 40 to 48-year-old men having some kind of midlife crisis who in no way want children or commitment. I'm like, what are you talking to me? Because clearly, you know, I'm a girly girl that, you know, just wants to get married and have babies, right? Like that's clearly any of my dating is very, very upfront, like, you know, casual things need not apply. But I'm a magnet for these people. I am, and I'm just like, no, I have no interest in you. Go away. So I have another one in that line. I do. It's endless. It's amazing. You know what? I need to write a book about it. That's what I need to do because it's so freaking ridiculous. So this was before I had my son. Yes, before I had my son. And yeah, before I met my son's dad. Like a year before. And I was online dating. And I met this one guy, and he seemed a little weird, but I was kind of going through a phase where I was just gonna, you know, if somebody asked me out for coffee, asked me out, I would say, let's just go grab coffee. And I would like you know, half an hour, 45 minutes, and I'd just go try. I'd say, you know, because I'd gotten out of a long-term marriage-like relationship, my spousal equivalent and I had separated, and I thought, I'll just kind of, you know, see what personalities work, who do I want to go on a date with, right? Other than just coffee, like a real date where you have dinner and you talk for a long time. And so I was just like, okay, I'll try it, whatever, public space. And I meet up with him, and he seems nice, if a little, twitchy's not the right word, but like, yeah, twitchy and overly eager, not like a druggy sort of way, just like in a hiding something kind of way. And as we slowly talk, you know, he's talking about he has a dog, and I had a dog at the time too, and I still do, but he bites my son, so he has to stay with my dad. So we were talking about our dogs, and it comes up, oh yeah, my wife's dog, and I'm like, oh, are you separated? And this turned into a whole long conversation. No, he wasn't separated. He, from what I could tell, he and the wife had a understanding of not discussing what he got up to. And, you know, again, he was in that age bracket, right? And I'm just like, how do I attract these schmucks? And so, you know, I'm talking, I'm like, oh, dogs, that's nice, yeah. Oh, your wife's dog. No, not separated. Oh, and it just kept getting worse. And it's like, oh yeah, no, I just put my ring in my pocket. And he's like, want to see it? No, not really. And I'm still not clear all these years later on exactly what he was looking for. Clearly he was looking to stroke somebody. I imagine, even though he sold it as like an understanding with his wife, that I don't think his wife knew about this stuff. And I was tempted to like try and figure out, you know, his wife's name and email. I'm like, just so you know, you have a real schmuck of a husband. But I didn't. I don't like, that's their business. It was very, you know, those surreal dates where you go and you're like, your hopes are low. You're just like, I'm just gonna have some coffee, you know, waste 25 minutes of my life. And then it just keeps going downhill from there. It keeps getting worse. And you're like, oh yeah, oh no, oh, thought it was bad, oh, worse, oh yeah, oh dear God. And you walk away from it going, you know, maybe online dating's not for me. I think at that point I took a little break from it. I was like, nope. That was a low point in my online dating story. It was, I know I don't tell the story very well because I don't want to like give away personal information, but it was just so surreal to be going on this date with somebody that like I probably wouldn't have, like now I wouldn't. Now that I have less free time and I've got my son, I just don't waste my time with that. Like I have to be really, really, really interested in somebody to go on a date because it's so much work to do that. But my old carefree single days, childless single days, it was just such a surreal event to be like, oh yeah, no, you're totally married. Oh yeah, no, you don't have an understanding, you're just cheating. And it was just a strange, strange event. It really was. And yes, he did want to go on another date. And I was like, thank you. I was much more passive then too. I wasn't as outwardly aggressive. And now I'd just be like, excuse me, fluff right off. Which again is why the dudes are scared of me. I know, I'll just tell them. I'm very honest. I had a gentleman friend have a gentleman friend. I don't know. I guess we're just friends. And I was explaining that if, you know, they wanted to be in a relationship with me, they should just do what I say and life would be happy for them. But they have to do what I say. And I was telling my sister this the other weekend when I was spending time with her. And she stopped and she went, "You really said that?" And I'm, "Yeah, I mean, I said it nicely, but yeah." And she went, "Oh, yeah, no, I see why that might be intimidating." So, like, if me now could go back to that horrible cheater pants date, I would have truly just told him off. And I was way too quiet and shy back then. And then I'm just like, no, don't waste my time. Don't waste your time. Don't be a jerk. Go back to your wife and put your wedding ring back on, you weirdo. Oh, the horror stories. The horror. So until next time, hey, give this a thumbs up if you like my online dating horror stories, because you know what? There's gotta be some benefit to being a single mom, and maybe it's horrible dating stories. My next one that I'm gonna tell you is going to be, it's gonna be a good one. It is a current one, and yes, it's entertaining and horrifying because, dear God, can I pick them or not? I mean, I can pick them for your entertainment, apparently not for me though. Feel free and check out some romance books. They're linked down in the description. They're available on Amazon and Smashwords and Barnes & Noble and all those good places for awesome ebooks. And let me know which one is your favorite. If you send me a photo with you reading your ebook, I will tweet back to you and send you a special message. Until next time.